it really is about we three sitting with him. That's I think that's the deal.
All of you are being so kind to me.
माँ बाप ने बचपन से एक लाइन समझा दी थी जो कभी गई नहीं कि stop blowing your own trumpet.
Some of the best work that I've done as an actor has been done with newcomers.
मैं जब बचपन में सोचा भी नहीं था कि मैं शायद चंडीगढ़ से मुंबई पहुंच पाऊंगा। मेरे को सिर्फ और सिर्फ पिक्चर परफेक्ट मेमोरीज 2 ही शो की हैं, एक फ्लॉप शो की और दूसरी इनके शो फटीचर की।
उन्होंने मुझसे कहा कि have you thought of Dimple Kapadia? And I said I would love to have her. I picked up the phone and she said, Saurabh ji, this is Dimple Kapadia.
How did she say it?
अरे उनकी आवाज तो आपको मालूम है क्या दमदार आवाज है, क्या दमदार आवाज है।
Also, it's so lovely to hear you speak.
I feel the role is worthy and the story is worth it. I'm a part of it.
I'm so glad you mentioned.
It's so
I kept looking at him.
Yeah, because Pankaj ji, you don't do many interviews, no? Pankaj ji
Ji.
makes it sound so simple, but there's too much hawa around you that it's very tough to get you to say yes and all of that. What does it mean really for a creator to get a piece of script and get it onto a stage and then see a lot of success? I was one of those in the audience who saw Jab Khuli Kitaab when it was on an Adyam stage in Mumbai. Aage chalkar, of course, it's now going to be on Z5 very, very soon. And the creator is with me along with the actors who are breathing life into this cinematic experience, this Jab Khuli Kitaab on Just Too Filmy. Sourabh sir, Apar, Pankaj sir. I'm Rohini. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon.
Lovely meeting you, Rohini.
Who would have thought that I would have the privilege to sit with him, you and you together? So wow, this is really my ideal coffee, situation.
I think it really is about we three sitting with him. That's I think
I think
that's
so.
that's the deal.
All of you are being so kind to me. I don't think I deserve that. But okay, you're nice people here.
Oh my God. I have to start with Sourabh sir for this one. Sourabh sir, I was one of those जिन्होंने जाकर एक टिकट खरीद कर ये प्ले देखा था आपके और इरावती जी के
And
साथ.
I'm so pleasantly surprised. I mean, I'm in any case on, whatever that cloud is, 9th or 10th or whatever cloud. When you said that you have seen the play,
Yes.
that really makes me happy.
I'm so happy that it got into a film. So
Yeah.
let's start talking about that first. As an audience, I've seen it, so I'm very excited about the adaptation. Because stage से screen की adaptation में, what grows, what goes, इसके बारे में हम बात करेंगे. But what does it feel like for you? Because I remember you wrote it and it went onto the stage, and it was such a beautiful premise. कि can people, should we divorce after 50 years of marriage is the question really. या फिर रहने ही दे.
Okay, so first of all, I'll clear it here.
Yes, sir.
I work in movies, right? I do theater. I still do it.
Yes, sir.
But by default, when I think of an idea,
Mhm.
it comes first as a film.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
So there is another play of mine which is running, which I first wrote it as a film, which is called Barf.
Yes.
And now this was also, it actually started as an idea for a film.
Hmm.
Then what happened, that Adyam called me and they said that they want me to do a play for them. And I thought it's a wonderful stage to figure it out, because Jab Khuli Kitab is a film about characters. It's about their psyche, what they do, how do they react, it's about relationships. So it was a wonderful stage for me to figure out what is the journey of that.
Super.
So what I did, I wrote it, but I wrote it with the parameters of stage, where the main story I figured out that what is the journey of
Correct.
Gopalji and what is the journey of Anusuya, what is the journey of this couple.
Correct.
And so, as you know, Adyam is funded by
Yes.
Birlas. And then Applause mein Samir Nair, and I know him for a lot of years, and he said that you have a script which is called Jab Khuli Kitaab. So we have heard the idea and we would like to make it. Apparently, Applause is also part of Birlas.
Yes.
सो घर की बात घर में ही
घर
रहेगी।
की बात है।
तो देखिए ऐसा है, पारिवारिक फिल्म है, परिवार में ही सब कुछ रहा।
क्या बात है। And
And-
trust Samir to do that because he's got an eye.
And
Yeah.
I'm so happy. I mean, uh, the moment they said that they want to convert it into a film, I said it was always a film.
Film, yeah.
So then I wrote the screenplay of the film and I presented to them, and it had been a great ride with them.
Yeah. I love it. And also then I was very curious because you didn't cast yourself, sir. What happened?
तो ये क्या है, वो थोड़ा मिडिल क्लास चक्कर है। माँ बाप ने बचपन से एक लाइन समझा दी थी जो कभी गई नहीं कि stop blowing your own trumpet. You know, it's not a cool
बिल्कुल,
thing.
बिल्कुल.
And also, I really consider myself very lucky that I came into an art which is a collaborative art.
Sure.
And because of the collaborative art, it's not I, me, myself.
Yeah.
You know, it's not that I
Yeah.
have done everything.
Correct.
You know, and it is a much layered art because of this, that people collaborate together. So it would have been really stupid if I,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
In the play, by the way, I was there,
Yeah.
but that was because I didn't find an actor.
I remember that. I
You know.
remember that. I think Danish was your understudy at that point.
So what happened that many of the actors, and we live in a city where people are working in movies and television, so nobody had the time for theatre that time,
Oof.
and I couldn't.
ये बात से मुझे तकलीफ हो रही, मैं
नहीं, तकलीफ की कोई बात नहीं है, ये सही है। मतलब मेरे पास भी कोई आता है, कभी कहता है कि थिएटर करो, तो इट्स नॉट सो इजी, यू नो, आई मीन लेट्स एक्सेप्ट द रियलिटी। सो आई सेड कि यार मैंने लिखी है, मैं समझता हूँ इसको, मैं करूंगा। सो तब मैंने किया था। बट इन दिस फिल्म आई ऑलवेज हैड पंकज जी इन माय माइंड, एंड I'm really lucky.
Was it easy for him to, jump on board? What was that like?
It was very difficult. It was very, very difficult till I approached him. Because in my, अब क्या होता है, आप अपनी कहानियां खुद बनाते रहते हैं।
बिल्कुल।
नहीं वो झाड़ देंगे या डांट
बिजी होंगे,
नहीं, और अच्छे नहीं लगेगी, बहुत चूजी हैं, है ना, दुनिया तक। तो आप रिहर्सल भी करते हैं कि आप समझाने की कोशिश करेंगे कि आप ऐसा, फिर ये बोलेंगे, वहाँ कुछ हुआ ही नहीं, उनका स्क्रिप्ट छोड़ दो, मैं पढ़ लेता हूँ। मैंने कहा ठीक है। फिर उसके बाद 2-3 दिन बाद इनका फोन आया, इनके कुछ क्वेरीज थे, उन्होंने मुझसे पूछा, देन ही सेड आई एम डूइंग द फिल्म।
क्या बात है पंकज
जी।
Makes it sound so simple, but there's too much hawa around you that it's very tough to get you to say yes and all of that.
I don't know why it is there. I mean, Sourabh has just made a statement which should prove it to everybody out there.
Sure.
Yeah.
That I'm so simple to approach.
Yeah.
And I just go by my gut feeling of reading a script and meeting the director.
Sure.
To know as to what he understands of the story that he wants me to be a part of.
Sure.
And if I feel the role is worthy and the story is worth it, I'm a part of it. So if actually we were meeting practically for the first time.
Yes.
So if literally somebody meets me for the first time and I agree to do a film probably within a week's time or something.
Yeah.
I mean,
earlier than that. And when he's saying probably first time, understand what he's saying. In life, we actually met for the first time.
Yeah.
I have been an avid fan of his.
For sure. Yeah.
And I've been in this industry, in this city for such a long time. But somehow I never met him.
कभी नहीं मिले.
So this was first opportunity, and I just read the script. I met him. I understood his viewpoint about the script, and that was it. And I just want to put it here because it is, you said that there is some kind of hawa or whatever. I want to tell this here that some of the best work that I've done as an actor has been done with newcomers.
Wow.
He's a seasoned director, but I have worked with newcomers who were starting off their career.
Yeah.
And I've had no problems working with them because the scripts were good and they were keen to do a good job with the script. So
absolutely.
That's how it happened.
I just think that we've seen you for so long, and I mean, you're a part of my childhood. Apar and I can fangirl,
200%.
fanboy here.
200%.
When you used to say kitty, we used to like, that was our living room, right, where you were part of. So I just think it's the myth making of every actor
Probably
in our country. Let's talk about the film itself. What I love about the premise is that there is no romanticizing of old age. And I love it, that the people who have been through the beats can be as immature, as cynical, and as hopeless as us. That's what I love about this. Was that good for you as well?
I have a slightly different take on
Mhm,
this.
mhm.
I feel that when you live 50 years of life with somebody, um, as a character, as written by him, you have breathed every bit of yourself, and presumably that the other person has also done so. Uh, whatever age it might be, it could have been 28, here it is probably 70. It doesn't matter. What matters is that something was kept away.
Yeah.
You know, to me as a human being,
Mm,
that was something that also became intriguing for me,
mm.
and the attractive point
Yes.
in the script that as human beings, if you are Gopalji, the character that he's offered me to do, the kind of honesty that he has towards everybody, and especially towards this relationship, in which right from the beginning of the film you see that he's much in love with the woman.
Yeah.
I don't want to say more because I don't know how much I'm supposed to.
Yeah, don't say more.
So
Fair, fair.
I would rather leave it for the audience to
Correct.
actually come
Yes.
and see the film,
See the film.
to discover something, um, and then is rest of the film, which also I don't want to reveal because I'd like the audiences to come and watch it and discover it for themselves as to uh, what are we talking over here, and not completely giving away the entire thing, because that's where the beauty of the subject is and the beauty of the unraveling of the
This-
story is.
This is, yeah.
So, to an outsider, because I played the part of Gopalji,
Mm,
I thought I became a little more closer to him
mm,
than an onlooker.
mm.
An onlooker would have this view that we were talking about a while ago.
Yeah.
But from the point of view of me, who was being or playing Gopalji, I looked at it from the point of view of Gopalji,
Yes.
as to what this character, why is he behaving the way he is
Yes.
behaving. And the thin line in that for me was that apart from other whatever complications or detailing of the stuff might be, the fact of a hidden truth,
Yes. A breach of trust, actually.
breach of trust.
Breach of trust,
That's
right?
that was more important, and
Yeah.
somewhere Saurabh has brought it very humanly in front of us, in a slightly humorous way as well, and yet at the same time, from a character's point of view, extremely genuine. So, which I think is quite a feat to achieve in writing. Uh, so that's how it's been a fun game, a fun journey for me when I became a part of this film.
So lovely. Also, it's so lovely to hear you speak.
I'm so glad you mentioned.
It's so
I kept
lovely.
looking at him.
Yeah, because Pankaj, you don't do many interviews, no?
Well, these days I'm being pushed to do
Yeah.
when my films release, and but I have never shied away from them. No, I've never shied, but not unnecessary ones.
Mm.
Like, this is required for the promotion of our film.
Correct.
And from the reaction of these two people when I came in here, I realized that you are somebody very big shot in the world of journalism.
Not at all.
One of the most famous we have in the country.
Yes, I'm saying
Yeah,
because
yeah.
please pardon me, but I am ignorant
worry.
about this. But I'm so glad to be here to be talking to you, because you need people of substance to speak to.
Oh, thank
So
you.
here we have an opportunity to do that.
He's also a charmer. The last time I felt like this, guys, was when I spoke to Gulzar Sahab. And I can't tell you how he made me blush over a phone call.
So sweet.
फोन पे उनकी एक लाइन याद आ गई एक्चुअली आपकी ये फिल्म
कृष्ण।
दिस टाइटल
हाँ,
यू नो कि किताबों पर धूल जमने से कहानी थोड़ी ना बदलती है
wow.
एंड आई वाज लाइक
क्या-
दिस लाइन हैज जस्ट किल्ड मी सो देन एनीवे
Very nice.
apart
Yeah.
needless to say
Yeah.
when you are in a film
Yeah.
I'm watching
How
because
sweet.
I'm watching for you I'm
How sweet.
watching to see what you're going to do this time but I do know that you at this point you have the privilege of sharing your space and
Yeah.
time with Pankaj ji, Saurabh sir,
Absolutely.
Dimple ji, for example.
Yeah.
What have you learned along the way? That's what I want to ask you.
First of all, the mutual admiration club is always there between you and me.
Forever.
I love you too.
Forever.
Secondly, if I can confess this, and this is the right place and time to say this, I've not said this in any of my interviews because, they were all very independently sitting, and I did not get this vibe where we are back together as a team. The very first day I started shooting for Jab Khuli Kitaab, sir इस बात से थोड़ा सा परहेज करते हैं, but I touched his feet and I was like, I literally, for the first time, my first film happened, Saat Uchakke, Dangal happened, all the, the journey started, and I was, feeling so blessed and thanking the good Lord that, okay, finally, after 10 years, my acting journey has started after radio,
Khuli
etc.
Kitab.
Yeah, absolutely.
Correct.
But this is the only set on the very first day when I touched his feet and I looked around and I cried. I was like, dude, I have come to a set which is so pure in terms of writing or sitting next to a person who, वो रोने की वजह ये थी कि मैं जब बचपन में सोचा भी नहीं था कि मैं शायद चंडीगढ़ से मुंबई पहुंच पाऊंगा। मेरे को सिर्फ और सिर्फ पिक्चर परफेक्ट मेमोरीज 2 ही शो की हैं। एक फ्लॉप शो की और दूसरी इनके शो फटीचर की। और मैंने दूरदर्शन पे और सैकड़ों शो देखे होंगे, बट दिस इज़, और मुझे वो उसके एपिसोड्स याद हैं। मुझे ये याद है कि सर आप एक पुलिस स्टेशन के बाहर खड़े थे, बाइक आपने बेच दी थी उसको खड़े-खड़े, वहाँ के एसएचओ को। मुझे ये याद है कि जब पुलिस पकड़ती है और जब ये जेल में जाते हैं तो एक वो लंबा सा कैरेक्टर होता है, और जब आप ये क्या कहते हैं, साबू या ऐसा कुछ नाम है उसका सर, जो जेल में बंद रहता है। नहीं, हाँ, और एक और बहुत कमाल का एपिसोड है जिसमें सर स्टेज पे बैठे हैं और साथ में एक तबलची है और सर ने सिर्फ हंसी पे जुगलबंदी की है तबलची के साथ। वो ताल दे रहा है और उसी ताल पे हंसी निकल रही है। दिस कैन नेवर बी रिटन, और इवन इफ इट्स रिटन, जो उस आर्टिस्ट को करना है वो उसी आर्टिस्ट को ही करना है।
बिल्कुल।
एंड आई हैव पिक्चर परफेक्ट मेमोरीज ऑफ ऑल दीज एपिसोड्स एंड मोर कि उसमें क्या कुछ हुआ। आई थिंक किसी कलाकार ने कुछ लिखा हुआ था और कलाकार बाहर भाग जाता है, राइटर बुक में से बाहर भाग जाता है।
कैरेक्टर, राइटर इज राइटिंग अ कैरेक्टर रन्स अवे फ्रॉम द पेजेस ऑफ द
एंड दिस इज द कैरेक्टर। सो और वो जो क्या कहते हैं, ये सारी चीजें, और उस समय मैं बहुत छोटा था।
बिल्कुल।
मुझे बचपन की कोई चीजें याद नहीं है, सिर्फ ये चीज याद है, विदाउट रियलाइजिंग दैट वन डे आई विल बिकम एन एक्टर एंड आई विल बी सिटिंग नेक्स्ट टू द पंकज कपूर, द लेजेंड वी नो, एंड टच वुड, एंड यू आर एब्सोल्युटली राइट, इट्स सो क्यूट एंड प्लेजेंट, एंड जब जिस तरीके से वो बात करते हैं, स्माइल करते हैं, it is just amazing to just listen to him.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So God bless you, sir.
I am grateful यार, इतनी अच्छी बात है। नहीं मतलब भले कुछ भी हो जाए, अच्छा तो लगता है।
Oh God.
I want to throw a cat at the pigeons. I want to ask you that I have seen another film which is called Asitwa, where also Tabu cheats on her husband.
Okay.
And even in this film, the premise is similar. Is it okay if it was the man who was cheating, because you chose to root it with the man, being cheated on? This is just an exploration. I am not implying that we're sexist in any way. I'm just saying, would it be okay if either cheats, or the emotion doesn't matter? Gender के हिसाब से वो नहीं बदलता.
Is it okay to cheat?
No.
It's not.
It's not. Yes.
It's not.
Of course.
But what's cheating? My question is that.
Interesting. Yeah.
So I don't want to reveal anything here. You cheat me. Is that cheating enough? Or you never tell me? Is that cheating? If you tell me the truth, you can't change. You can't change what has happened.
What has happened? Does it absolve you?
So the whole point is, my whole point is, things happen. That you have no control over. But how you react to it, what you do with it. मैंने जिंदगी में बहुत सारी गलतियां की हैं, एक ही स्फेयर में नहीं, बहुत सारे स्फेयर्स में की। Was I strong enough to go and say, sorry, I did that?
I made a mistake.
I goofed up.
Sure.
Is that not honorable enough? My question is that. I see it this way. And frankly speaking, I have no comment or view over who cheated.
Who cheated, yes.
It's a very subjective thing.
Correct.
Everybody has their part of story to tell. That's why I find it very messy when a friend of mine tells problems with his wife, or the wife tells problems about her husband. It becomes very messy for me. Because I'm hearing one part.
One side of the story. Yeah.
I don't know whether they even know it or not. That's what I think.
No, thank you for that. But it's true. That's what the film explores, right? The film explores this very emotion. कि हम किस point of view से देख रहे हैं किसी को, right or wrong. And is that interesting for you, Pankaj sir? Like today, I feel like there is so much nuance in this film. And let's face it, we're living in the lack of nuance X 500. Like there is no nuance. There's only on the nose. In fact, I was speaking to another director and I realized that when was the last time I actually saw a love story? You know, an actual love story, which made me feel, thank God, a film like Sayara came last year and it changed the narrative.
Yeah.
But do you feel that the space for nuance can be still created if one tries?
Why not? I mean, your question to Saurabh or whatever was being talked about here, I think the most important thing is breach of trust.
Yeah.
If that happens, not necessarily just by cheating on a woman or on
Or
a
a
man,
man,
you
yeah,
know, that's
yeah.
unimportant.
Yeah.
Any kind of breach of trust
Hmm.
which has lived a life is troublesome for whoever has trusted the relationship or the situation in whichever way.
Sure.
I mean, that could be between father-son, that could be between brother-sister, that could be between two friends, that could be between husband-wife, that could be between anybody and anybody, employer and employee
Yeah.
from that
Yeah.
point of view.
Absolutely.
So the question is of trust.
Yeah.
And that is something which I think is a very human emotion. So which is one of the reasons why I think the film should appeal to just about everybody.
Everybody.
Apart from the tonality of the film, which should entertain them. This should raise a question in their heads that is Gopalji right, or is Ansuya right, or
Yeah.
are their children right, or is the situation right, or is the society right looking at it the way it needs to look at it or does look at it?
Sure.
So I think those are the questions which are thrown. But at the end of the day, because it's a sensitive family story, as I would like to put it,
Sure.
it's not just two people.
Sure.
It's the entire
Yeah.
family.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that creates a completely different nuance to the whole film. Yes, from that point of view, this film is rather well nuanced. There's no doubt about it. And I have always looked forward to things like these, which will provide me something little extra than what is being told on the front from the surface of things. So from that point of view, to me, it's an interesting work to be a part of, and interesting to play what I played, which were emotions which were somewhere to an extent alien to me, but somewhere I discovered for myself a few things in myself in the process of things. So it was fun.
It was fun. I know we're always short on time. I look forward to meeting you again and speaking to you again. Please make it happen. It'll be great. But before I go, I must say that it would be really unfair if I don't ask you to describe to me Dimple Kapadia. Okay. because we must, guys, we have to.
So starting
बला की खूबसूरत है वो आज
अरे रुको पहले first let's Gopalji.
Dimple ji, बहुत नाइंसाफी, all the fans. I'm here. I mean, babe, you gotta be here. I miss her, man. But is there anything that you'd like to leave my
मैंने तो
audience
बता
with?
दिया, सर बताएंगे बाकी.
What am I supposed to say? I think I've worked with her earlier
Yes.
in a film called Finding Fanny.
Yes.
Correct.
And I found her a very professional actor, very nice person, very there for the director as to whatever the director asks her for, and a very good co-actor. So those are the qualities which I would say I experienced during Finding Fanny, and same during this film. And a very humble person, very down to earth. So which was wonderful to. I mean, I was also meeting her in that film. I was meeting her for the first time, and I was maybe a young boy in School of Drama when I saw Bobby. So.
Yes.
But when you become an actor and you're working as a co-actor, then what is important is how is your co-actor to work with?
Of course.
You know, more than anything else.
True.
And if the co-actor turns out to be a professional and trying to be true to his or her work, that gives you a high, and that makes you feel very comfortable in the situation in which you are put by the director.
Yeah.
So I would say the same for that film also and for this film also. And in this, I think Saurabh did a lot of grounding, which I realized when I went on the sets. A lot of work must have happened in terms of communication more than anything else. You can't teach anybody craft, but communication from the director's point of view, so that the entire family becomes like a family and doesn't remain alien actors who have been put together to work on a project. You know,
Of course.
so because the film needed all of us to be together.
Sure.
So
no, thank you for that. And I yes.
So I'll explain you because as I met him for the first time in my life, I met her for the first time because of this film. And initially, sir ने जब हाँ भर दी थी, then we were looking out for कि हम किसको cast करें. And my partner Naren, who's in my company, Shoestrap, तो उन्होंने मुझसे कहा कि have you thought of Dimple Kapadia? And I said I would love to have her, but for a fact I know that she's not going to come.
Oh, okay.
She's a big star. This, whatever imagination, like इनके बारे में जैसे जो भी थे दिमाग में पहले से preconceived notions, वो सब था. तो मुझे ये कहा गया कि नहीं, एटलीस्ट सेंड द स्क्रिप्ट. तो मैंने स्क्रिप्ट भेज दी एंड आई वाज नॉट एट ऑल ऑप्टिमिस्टिक अबाउट इट. आई थॉट कि 15 दिन में ऐसा कुछ जवाब आएगा कि सॉरी सेक्रेटरी का आएगा कि नहीं कर पा रहे हैं. बट द थर्ड डे आई स्टिल रिमेंबर शी कॉल्ड. I picked up the phone and she said, Saurabh ji, this is Dimple Kapadia.
How did she say it?
अरे उनकी आवाज तो आपको मालूम है क्या दमदार आवाज है, क्या दमदार आवाज है, क्या straight उन्होंने कहा. नहीं, it was straight.
Yeah.
And she said, I read the script and I am doing it and nobody else will do it. I was like, oh. अच्छा, अब उसके बाद मैं जब उनसे मिला, she loved the script. And I will say, I was really lucky that not only two amazing actors I had on my side, but also two very sensitive people who have seen life, who have seen the odds of life and events of life, you know, in complete way. And so there are so many things he added to the nuance of this, through the nuance of this character. And she understood every nuance of it, and it was really amazing. So when you will see the film, you will understand. Yes. So what I said before that, what is bigger, the incident which happened,
yes, or the reaction,
of it. Yes. You know, all of these things, they were there, and she was there, and she was like a breeze. She was there, and we shot this, and see, it's a relationship based film. Oh. It's not just that what you have written is going to do the whole work. It's how the actors feel that and do it, and that chemistry you see in the film.
How amazing. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, please see it.
I can't wait to see it. So 6th of March, okay, first of all, crew, this is a landmark, okay, this is a big deal. It doesn't matter how many interviews I've done in the past. This will always remain so special to me because it's not often that you can get people who have so much depth, so much experience. The collective talent sitting next to me, I'm just so honored to be right here. So I hope you guys feel that way when you're watching this video, when you're listening to people who've done more than us, when they're sharing their life, they're sharing a little bit of their art with us. I hope you're taking that away from this interview. Do make sure that you write a comment and most importantly, buy tickets. Okay, buy tickets to their plays, buy tickets to their films. Watch this on Z5, buy that subscription, because the only escape from what we know life is this is art. Thank you so much for watching Just to Filmy. I'll see you next time. Bye. Just to Filmy. Just to Filmy.